Welcome to Eternal Philosophies. Today we'll be exploring the timeless teachings of Siddhartha Gautama, also known as Buddha. As the founder of Buddhism, his ideas on inner peace, compassion, and enlightenment have inspired people for over 2,500 years. Rather than focusing on specific quotes, we'll journey through some of his core teachings, principles that aim to guide us away from suffering and toward a life of contentment and wisdom. The Four Noble Truths. The Four Noble Truths are at the heart of Buddhist philosophy. They serve as a roadmap to understanding the nature of suffering and finding a path to inner peace. First truth, the reality of suffering, dukkha. Buddha taught that life, as we commonly experience it, is filled with dukkha, or suffering. It doesn't mean life is always painful, but that life is inherently marked by dissatisfaction and impermanence. From everyday struggles to the passing of loved ones, suffering is a shared experience in human life. Second truth, the origin of suffering. According to Buddha, the root of suffering lies in craving and attachment. Our desire for things, whether material, emotional, or physical, leads us to cling to experiences that by their nature are impermanent. This constant attachment and craving create a cycle of dissatisfaction and pain. Third truth, the end of suffering. Buddha believed that it's possible to end suffering by breaking the cycle of attachment. When we free ourselves from craving, we let go of the root causes of suffering and open ourselves to a state of peace and clarity. Fourth truth, the path leading to the end of suffering. This brings us to the path Buddha prescribed, a set of practices and ethical guidelines that help us develop the wisdom and mindfulness needed to live peacefully. The Noble Eightfold Path. The Noble Eightfold Path offers practical steps to cultivate a balanced moral life that leads to true happiness. It is often represented as a wheel with 8 spokes, symbolizing the interconnectedness of each practice. Right view or right understanding. Seeing life as it truly is, understanding the Four Noble Truths, and embracing the impermanence of all things. Right intention. Developing pure intentions rooted in kindness and compassion, rather than harmful desires or ill will. Right speech. Being mindful of our words, avoiding lies, harmful speech, or gossip. Buddha emphasized that speech has the power to hurt or heal. Right action. Living ethically through actions that do no harm. This includes practicing honesty, kindness, and respect in our daily interactions. Right livelihood. Choosing a way of life that aligns with our values, avoiding professions or practices that harm others. Right effort. Putting in consistent effort to develop good qualities like patience and compassion while reducing negative habits. Right mindfulness. Cultivating awareness of our thoughts, feelings, and surroundings. Mindfulness helps us live in the present without attachment. Right concentration. Practicing meditation to gain inner peace and develop a calm, focused mind. The concept of desire and attachment. Buddha taught extensively about the nature of desire and its effects on our happiness. He distinguished between different types of desires. Some are necessary for survival, like food and shelter, but others, rooted in materialism or status, lead to dissatisfaction. By understanding these distinctions, we can approach life with clarity. Desires of necessity. These are essential desires, such as food, water, and safety. Buddha recognized that some desires support life, but emphasized not becoming overly attached, even to essentials. Desires of sensual pleasure. These are cravings for material things or physical pleasure. According to Buddha, they often lead to a sense of emptiness or disappointment. Desires of attachment to ego. Desires rooted in pride, status, and the need to be right can feed the ego. Buddha encouraged us to recognize and reduce these attachments as they hinder spiritual growth. Mindfulness and meditation. For Buddha, mindfulness and meditation are essential practices that allow us to observe our thoughts and actions without judgment. This awareness helps us recognize the habits that lead to suffering, enabling us to respond to life with greater wisdom and calm. Mindfulness practice. Mindfulness encourages us to remain present, aware of each moment as it comes. This practice helps us cultivate patience and reduces stress as we detach from overthinking. Meditation as a path to peace. Meditation was Buddha's tool for gaining insight into the mind and discovering the nature of reality. By practicing meditation, we create a calm mental space where wisdom and compassion can flourish. Compassion and the middle way. Buddha taught the middle way as a balanced path between indulgence and self-denial. By avoiding extremes and practicing compassion, we cultivate an open heart and a peaceful mind. The middle way. This approach avoids excess and rigidity, guiding us to live with balance. It's a path that values moderation and avoids both extreme luxury and extreme asceticism. Compassion for all living beings. Buddha's teaching emphasizes kindness to all beings, recognizing that every living creature is interconnected. This compassion extends beyond humanity and encourages us to live in harmony with nature. Buddha's teachings on desire, mindfulness, and compassion offer a profound pathway to inner peace and fulfillment. His philosophy isn't merely about renouncing worldly pleasures, but understanding the nature of our desires and cultivating a balanced, purposeful life. By embracing the Four Noble Truths and the Noble Eightfold Path, we learn to navigate life with wisdom and equanimity, free from the burdens of attachment. If you found these teachings insightful, please like, share, and subscribe for more profound wisdom from history's greatest minds. Thank you.